Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Witcher 3. We're continuing on with part 3 of the Bad Decision playthrough. Alright, so this is...
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
This is supposed to be Ms. Lav's house, the hunter. And pretty much he's out hunting, so we need to find out where he is.
Trail's fresh. Ms. Love just left home.
Right. So as I've said last time, like this is supposed to be Tamira's house. It turns out no, it's actually that's actually the hunter's house. And here he is. And he apparently has got a bear problem, so... Okay, how to deal with bear? The bears are actually much easier to get... bears are much easier to get rid of than they look. You just get behind them, and just whack away at them. And boom. Just stab them in the rear, and that should essentially get rid of the bears. Oh, and honoring the fallen bunny.
You, Ms. Love?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I beg to differ, because actually I think that wolves are even worse.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
Yeah, except for the fact that wolves are stronger than dogs, at least in this game. But anyways, where'd you find the Nilfgaardians' bodies?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
No time. No time. Geralt's in a hurry, as always.
Blades don't worry me. Time does. I'm in a hurry.
I can't fault you for it. Come on then. I'll show you.
Yeah, this just skips out some bits of the quest.
About it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
But that bear could, apparently.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians. I don't care about Nilfgaardians or Temerians, even though I'm Temerian myself.
Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians.
They were lads, like ours, just clad in black plate. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were
yep.
celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood.
Now, there should be some kind of trail. Yep.
These prints are older, and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Now, time to follow the trail, but before that, there is treasure. Nothing... Okay, yeah, you've got some florins and some other knickknacks, but nothing too special. So, I don't know if at some point we get to meet up with Tamira, because as I've said, she's quite an interesting lass, and has one firm backside. And it's quite sad that that you don't get to romance her.
What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
And this is the other griffin.
Female. Larvae in her wombs have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male.
Time to go full on Professor Geralt examination.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Gotta love them humans being all crafty.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
And type.
Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
So basically the griffin is essentially doing this because, well, he is quite enraged that his loved one is dead, that his female mate is dead. And now that I have 1 point available, I'm just gonna upgrade Delusion so that I can skip, like, I can use Axie. Yeah, Axie. Before I said art, like,
Let's go.
a particle, as far as I've watched. Yeah.
Not so fast.
No, Axie. Axie's for calming people down. That upgrade makes it so that harder like there's other that I can convince other people, like the harder I don't even know what I'm saying. The dialogue choices that are harder to convince people to get what you want or whatever, well, you're able to do that. And you can upgrade that thing up to 3 times, so even the toughest the dialogues you can essentially skip with the help of Axie.
Whose field is that? Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Been on the path for half a year now.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but I think that has got to do with Vesemir's nostalgia. Like going back to the old days when humans were good and you could tell the difference between a human and a monster. No, sorry, humans were always monsters.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him. What else could he want from 2 witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Everything done.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Yeah, here's the thing with the country. Here's the thing. Geralt's a cultural man. He prefers less stinky smells, especially with his Witcher smell, that his Witcher senses are supposed to be much stronger. So you would definitely prefer some place that is less stinky.
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
Did that guy in the background had a seizure?
Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Before that, I'm gonna drop off some stuff. Alright, we're done. Let's head on off to Uncle Vesemir, but before that, I want to do a quest that I've been saying that I've received since part 1 of my playthrough, and that is the quest where you help out this guy finding his dead brother from the looks of it. And now, gotta get back to him, talk to him. Oh, and there's supposed to be so yeah, back to Drowners. Oh yeah, and that's Whirl.
Tell me what you got.
And it's truly amazing. It's I think one of the best combat abilities that you can get, that you can unlock. So yeah, it's just regular treasure. Yeah, the question marks, as you can clearly see on the could have seen on like the mini map, the compass. It leads to treasure, but of course, it's usually guarded by monsters or people, elves, dwarves, whatever.
Offer still stands. Help me find Bastion, and I'll throw you a few coins.
Sure.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least, so Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the black ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Alright, let's go. You know what's ironic? That the Nilfgaardians actually, like in at least the original game armor, they've got the sun decoration on them, as well as like their primary symbol is in fact the golden sun. So he's gonna take his time to get there. I'm going to simply gallop my way to there. But before that, there's these monster nests, and
Ought to just destroy it.
with a ghoul nest without ghouls. Okay. So I'm going to show like a little trick that allows you to essentially get, I think, infinite amounts of experience. I think. Here's what you do. You blow up the monster nest. That's step 1. Step 2. Loot everything except one item. Leave one.
No choice.
Oh, and there's the ghouls. Step 3. Fight off a bunch of unwanted pests. Okay. Was it step 3? Let's pretend that it was. Okay, where's the thing? Step 4. Loot everything but one item. Leave one item in. Doesn't matter what it is. In my case, let's leave ghoul's blood. Okay? Don't loot. Escape, cancel, leave it there. Then, you wait for about, I think, 5 in-game days. Just meditate. And just go away, go somewhere, meditate, come back, and the monster nest will respawn. Just like that.
So many corpses, and the war's just started.
And time to plunder. Okay. So there's Dune.
You're here, good. Bastion... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
We'll also run into some, I think, ghouls, because look at this place. This is essentially a ground. This is a feast for necrophages, especially ghouls. So we might run into some ghouls or other types of necrophages, but I think it's ghouls for now. Yeah, lots of people have died. And oh, speaking of ghouls, might want to do periodic saves so that if I die, then at least I can have something to return.
Come on.
Just look at the beauty of Whirl. It's beautiful for taking out like crowds. And do back attacks, because like in Witcher 2, back attacks, attacking at an enemy's back, with ghouls it's tricky, deals more damage.
Good time to chat. Let's do what we've come for and get out of here.
Alright, okay, this isn't...
That him?
No. Neighbor's son.
Yeah, speaking of rotting in the sun.
Small Bastion, boy. Still nothing.
So we should be able to find some sort of trail around here. Oh, and another.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
Another shield.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
Or...
No.
Oh, that's the first one. Okay,
Hassan's caught his scent! Come on!
Doggy Doodoo's got the scent. Okay, I'm just gonna loot this stuff.
Reckon this ain't a good time to jack. Let's do what we've come for and get out of here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is one of those, I guess, letters that pinpoint to a treasure, I could not be bothered. Because I've got, like, tons of crowns and so forth. Alright. Follow the dog.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosin here. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Alright, so we've come to another moral choice. You've got his brother and a Nilfgaardian soldier boy. The soldier boy is blind, whereas the brother, the Temerian soldier here, is, well, crippled. Basically, the Nilfgaardian dude saved his life, which clearly shows that despite them being on opposite sides, they helped each other out, which is quite wholesome, to say the least. Now, because this is a bad decision playthrough, and we like to sow the seeds of discord and corruption, we're going to basically go with what Dune over here wants. So yeah, obviously the good choice here is, yeah, Bastion, the Nilfgaardian soldier, the Bastion was saved by the Nilfgaard dude. We are actually going to basically let the Nilfgaardian dude we're just gonna leave him for dead.
Your brother's right, Bastion. Nilfgaardians know no mercy. They live by their law, a law that's cruel as hell towards any who hide deserters or aid them.
Rosin, I'll bring you food. And an herbalist. You'll see. In a week or two, just go.
You'll see. Ha!
Thank you,
Good
Witcher.
one.
Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Sorry, Nilfgaardian scum. Man. Of course, on my first playthrough, I chose the option where he helps out both of them. Here, just leave Rosin, I think he's called, basically for dead. Okay, I don't think I have to fast travel. It's actually not that far. Yep, this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing during side quests and main quests. Basically ruin everything. If Roach, okay.
Faster.
Yes, Roach, please stop at every possible, okay, I'm just gonna... Well, oh Oh yeah, and here's a thing that I would like to mention. Very important thing for all those. This is very important because it determines life or death. Fall damage in this game is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. If Geralt falls from a sufficient enough height, he will instantly die. Doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter if he's all super powerful, that he can take on armies of bandits in this. Tip, get rid of these stupid archers. Get rid of them. They will bully you constantly if you don't get rid of them. The axe guys, don't block them. They'll stun you. Just dodge and hit them. But yeah, fall damage in this game is super, it doesn't matter if Geralt is super powerful. It doesn't matter if he took on, like, some really powerful monsters. It doesn't matter if he fought, like, a dragon in Witcher 2. It doesn't matter if he fought, like, an entire organization that is dedicated to stealing Witcher secrets in Witcher 1. It really doesn't matter. All that he dies stupidly easy from fall damage in this game. It's not even funny. It's quite absurd that we have the great Witcher Geralt dies from simple fall damage. It's quite dumb, to be perfectly honest. That's why when I'm seeing, like, when I need to go lower myself from some large height, I need to tread carefully. Geralt's apparently biggest weakness is essentially falling. Oh, and now that we're dealing with a griffin, time to heal.
Amber waves of grain, charming place, perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's get it over with.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
Oh, Uncle Vez.
Tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Eventually, we're gonna have to go to Kaer Morhen. And it's in a very bad situation.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
I already got one.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Gambling? Well. Bad Vesemir.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Geralt's gonna dedicate his life to Gwent throughout this playthrough.
Watch out!
Alright, now. Want to increase your chances of winning in the battle? Just pop up some decoctions. In this case, catachan, and I might throw in some thunderbolts in the middle of the whole thing.
It's about to dive.
Oh, and the crossbow is oh, there you go. Crossbow cannot hit it all that well when it's flying. Oh, get behind it, Uncle Vez. So for these big guys, it's best to use
It's fast.
large attacks like that. Ooh, yeah.
Don't let it get away.
Okay, fine. Oh, no, let's use the mic. Yeah, when it comes to Roach going at full acceleration, she sucks. And from the looks of it, the thing just disappeared into thin air. We gotta get rid of the vengeful griffin. All he needed, but it's quite sad. All he wanted was is a mate. It's quite sad. Okay. Stab him in the rear. Thankfully, I've got Undying, so if my health does get lowered, I'll get health back up because of the adrenaline. As long as I got the adrenaline.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Like what, old man?
For example, upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Okay. And I think... No, oh, and some trophies, they offer you higher chances to dismember, I think, humans and monsters. This is one of those, I think the Griffin trophy allows just that. Yeah, 10% chance to dismember. I prefer experience. Thank you very much. Experience is... It's important that I level up Geralt as much as possible. Okay, now we need to fast travel back. Surprised I'm not seeing, like, any, question marks or whatever. So, yeah. There we go, exploration. Okay, when you set it to all, it actually makes it so that you can see every question mark. So set it to all, boom. You can see, I mean, just look at that. I'm just gonna give like a demonstration, like, just go, like, some of these question marks are places of power. They're if you want to get free perks, just go to the yeah, there you go. There's one.
A place of power.
As I've demonstrated. Excuse me, Mr. Brave. Oh, and Braves are in this game are annoying, but I think they're quite possibly even more annoying in Witcher 2. Now that I've got character, point available, go to character, and I'm gonna upgrade this fully, and just like that, I should be able to do every single axie moment in the game. Now, you also have, okay, you can set up this so that they become corporeal. Just, or they can just, there you go. Wraiths. Wraiths in this game, people say that, some people say that it's, that they're the most annoying enemy. Those, that title is, for me at least, left to specific enemies from the Hearts of Stone DLC. Yeah, so this is supposed to be a Witcher of the Viper school. I'm not interested in making the Viper swords. Yeah, I really don't care. But but anyways, in Hearts of Stone introduces quite a bit of annoying enemies. One of which are spiders. Well, as Witcher 3 dubs them, arachnomorphs. Something like that. They are quite possibly one of the most frustrating enemies to deal with. You try to get near them, and they will, and they are incredibly fast. For those, use Northern Wind bombs. Basically ice bombs, like I've got ones here. Or, Yrden, however you pronounce that.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no! By the gods, no!
Oh yeah, and I've reverted the Nilfgaardian armors from the Witcher show to how they look in Witcher 3. Just look at the big difference. Just look at how he looks so authoritative with the original Witcher 3 Nilfgaardian armor. No more Captain Nice Guy.
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Yeah, I think I would have probably done the same in this bad decision thing.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Nah. Why am I doing that? You get, I think, more experience for turning down the gold. Plus, he could have just straight up told him, but yeah, the dude straight up used me to get rid of the griffin.
The Emperor shall guide us.
He could have just said that, before, but of course. That would have been too easy, right? Oh, and they're clearly having fun with that poor farmer dude.
Is it true, Orson?
Anyways, so Yen is in Vizima. We are going. She is actually far nearer than we think she is. And this is pretty much the first time that you actually, well, no, I'm not gonna say anything. No. Yennefer's yeah, she's in Vizima. Totally in Vizima, right? Okay. Dropping off more junk. Radio. Get back to Gambler Vez over here.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
I am the trouble. Who are they?
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Come on, Uncle Vez, I want to punch them. They look very sus. Not more sus than Gaunter, though.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that
Kid.
I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Wow. Drama queen much.
Leave me be!
Alright. Time to fight.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promised you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
You about to get world, sonny boys.
I can see that.
Just watch me.
What now, you piece of filth?
Boom. Fastest witcher in the south. The north, whatever.
It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
Oh, you sensitive humans.
Involved. Come on, let's go.
Seen tons of corpses and you see a bit more and then you're all like, oh no, too much.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Oh, here comes Goth Babe.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
She looks quite good in that DLC outfit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but when I first saw this, it's like, oh, it's Yennefer. Oh, why is it? Whoa, they haven't seen each other in years, and you think that this would be, that Yennefer would be a bit more, oh, I don't know, emotional? Like, oh, Geralt, oh my, it's been so long, how have you been doing? Oh dear, like, at least give him a hug, lady. And you're telling me that this is supposed to be Geralt's, love of his life? Get out of here. Triss is the girl boss here, sonny boys. Like, my first impressions of Yennefer were just like, nah, sorry. But I cannot imagine Geralt being with her. But again, that is my opinion, considering that a lot of people apparently want Yennefer and Geralt to be together.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can we take a moment?
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
That you can't refuse.
Refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Excuse me. Did you know offer that you can't refuse? Wonder what he offered you.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
And yes, I do know about the whole last wish
Can't
thing.
complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
But seriously though, when your relationship is built on a wish, and you're supposed to be together no matter what, even if you don't like each other, that to me does not look like a stable relationship. I'm sorry, but I really don't think that Yennefer and Geralt are supposed to be there, like, even for each other, like, even if it says in the Witcher books, in Witcher lore. I'm sorry, but that's what the author preference. My preference is definitely Triss.
About you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
Man, snow came early. Hey, look, it's those friendly guys. Those friendly, chill guys. I totally understand why Uncle Vez did not want to be a part of this. He really, really did want to get himself into trouble. Also, here's another thing why I don't like Yennefer. She treats Geralt like a lapdog. Tells him to go around, do everything for her, and she behaves all cold despite it all. And selfish. And...
Yennefer, how
We
they...
shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
yeah, not gonna lie. I can't imagine those two being together. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Especially when it comes to working for the freaking Emperor of Nilfgaard! Oh, look at him.
It must suffice.
Not enough soap used.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catherine, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Well, at least I appreciate Mr. Emir's hospitality. Something wrong with my beard?
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
Although I have to admit, Geralt looks pretty nice without a beard. He looks quite fresh.
Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned.
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
Upper barber.
Morvran Vorius, commander of the Alba division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men, all of them. Indeed, were, for none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time, and a razor to your throat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't like Voorhees. So, this is gonna be pretty good. Your men died in the battle. Yeah, I mean, a battle in which they ran away, galloped away like heroes.
Your men died in battle, as soldiers tend to.
I see their fate does not trouble you, overly.
True, but I'm guessing the fate of those whose country they invaded didn't overly trouble them.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done.
Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
I guess it's time... Okay.
Now the gentleman may dress.
It's time to put on some clothes. Because we don't want the white flame dancing on the flame of his... the dancing on the graves of his foes to not take this the wrong way.
Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Where are my clothes?
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that has been enough for now. We're in occupied Vizima, and yeah, this is Gerard Sprinkler. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time when I actually talk to the Emperor and a bit more with Yennefer. Witcher out.